Hi children, welcome to GMR Academy. We will learn the lesson, the journey from third paragraph to seventh paragraph. Then while late, let's start the lesson. On my way home from the bus stop, my trunk had been carried by a porter. The problem now was we could not find anyone who could help me carry the trunk to the bus stop. At another time of the year, we could have easily found someone to help me. But now, most of the villagers were busy in the fields. Nobody had time to spare for me. In fact, carrying the trunk should not have been such a worry for me, except that my education had made me shun physical labor. After all, I was a government officer, and the idea of people seeing me carry my own luggage wasn't at all amusing. Otherwise, for a young man like me, it should not have been an issue to carry a 20-kilo chest on my back. This third para tells us that 6 months ago, when he was coming home, a porter carried his trunk. However, at present he was unable to find anyone who could help him carry the trunk because most of the villagers were busy in the fields and nobody had time to spare for him. So, it was a problem for him at that moment. Actually, carrying the trunk was not an issue for him as a young man, but his education had made him shun physical labor. Shun, which means avoid. Moreover, he was a government officer, so he felt that it was amusing if he had carried the trunk, people would have had some fun of him, or else it would not be a great issue for him as a young man to carry a 20-kilo chest on his back. Let's begin the fourth paragraph. Finally, my father came up with a solution. Don't worry, I myself will see you off at Dirang. I protested. How could I allow my old father to carry my trunk? What would people think? What would they say? But I failed to dissuade him. It was decided that father would carry the chest. This para tells us that finally his father, who always loves and serves his son, came up with a solution. As a father, he knew the present situation. His father told his son not to worry, and he himself would see his son off at Dirang. Dirang is a name of place. The meaning of phrasal verbs came up with is to produce a solution, especially in dealing with a problem, and see off, which means to go to station to say goodbye to somebody who is starting a journey. But son protested, which means strong dislike or disagreement. Son thought that he could not allow his old father to carry the trunk anyway. And also, son felt that people would have misunderstood him if he had allowed his old father to carry the trunk, so he disagreed with his father. But he failed to dissuade him. Dissuade means to convince somebody not to do something. Finally, it was decided that father would carry the chest, which means the trunk. Let's go to the fifth paragraph. A large crowd gathered at our place the day I was to leave. People had come to wish me luck. It was 10:20 when I left for Dirang. My father had already left. As I had to do a bit of catching up, I walked fast, 3 kilometers down the road. I caught up with my father. Father said, "You are late. Would you like to rest for some time?" This fifth para tells us that it was 10:20 when Sun was leaving for Dirang. A large crowd gathered to wish him luck. His father had already left for Dirang because no one could notice that his old father was allowed to carry the trunk that we have learnt. After receiving some wishes from the villagers, he started. He wanted to catch up with his father, so he walked fast. 3 kilometers down the road, the meaning of phrasal verb catch up with is to reach somebody who is ahead by going faster. When Sun met, his father told him that he was late and advised him to take rest for some time. Let's move to sixth para. Having walked fast, I was tired. Moreover, I had to cross 2 hills on the way up to the spot. I quickly sat down on a rock. My father laughed at my plight. "So, this little distance has tired you? Rest for a while, but we have to be in time for the bus." This para tells us that Sun was tired as he walked fast to catch up with his father. By crossing 2 hills on the way up to the spot where his father was walking, and immediately sat down on a rock as he was tired, his father laughed at his plight, which means a difficult and sad situation. Father thought that that little distance had tired his son and advised him to rest for a while, and also suggested to him that they had to be in time for the bus. Let's move to the seventh para. Father was quiet for some time. He thoughtfully looked at the sun for a moment, and then his eyes fell on the can of homemade wine that I was carrying, wetting his lips with his tongue, and said in a matter of fact manner, "I am thirsty." The seventh para tells us when father was also taking rest and quiet for some time, he thoughtfully looked at the sun for a moment. As it was almost noon, his eyes fell on the can of homemade wine that Sun was carrying. When he was wetting his lips with his tongue, he said in a matter of fact manner that he was thirsty. Matter of fact, which means without showing any emotion or unemotional. Dear children, I hope you understand the lesson from third para to seventh para. I'll continue the rest of the lesson in further videos. I request you all to subscribe to my channel GMR Academy, and don't forget to press the bell button and like the video and share the video with your friends. I wish you all success. God bless you all. Thank you. Thanks for watching.